I'm going to show you how sharpening your sense of perspective will make you a better artist. And we're going to start right now. What's up guys? Thank you for tuning into my channel. If you enjoy this content, be sure to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. Perspective. Whether you're a clothing designer, makeup artist, hairstylist, YouTuber, photographer, videographer, or creator of any sort, a strong sense of perspective is an important tool in making better, noteworthy anything. In this video, I want to show you how improving your sense of perspective can have a dramatic, positive impact on your process, regardless of what that process is. Now, as I said before, what I teach you today is not intended to make you a prodigy overnight. My goal is to add one of many tools associated with good content creation into your workflow and into your mind to help you improve and make better content over time. So let me put perspective as a concept into perspective for you with a few examples. Music. A singer-songwriter like Taylor Swift shares the wonders and woes of life through the perspective of her own life experiences, while other songwriters share these through the experiences of others. That's practicing perspective. Foo Fighters in the song My Hero start at a low musical perspective with a tom-tom snare drum line and gradually elevate the song's perspective with the bass and electric guitars soon after. That's practicing musical perspective and contrast. A DJ makes a club track with an awesome elevating lead up to a sick beat drop. That's practicing perspective. Art. An artist uses point and atmospheric or aerial perspective to create paintings, sculptures, and drawings of fashion, architecture, landscapes, and portraits with more dimension, precision, and interest. This is practicing perspective in a more practical, mechanical sense. Photography. This is a lovely photo of the entrance to the Walters Museum in Baltimore. It has leading lines, curve, and some degree of texture. But take a few steps to the right, and I get this, an even better shot complete with leading lines, patterns, texture, curve, dynamic lighting, and even a great focal point that is the god Hermes in an interesting pose. This basic overhead shot of my lunch is nice, but in changing my perspective, I get this angled shot showing more texture and freshness. I took this photo at a newly opened restaurant and noticed the lovely string lights on the ceiling, so I changed my perspective by standing up on my chair and got in close for this awesome shot. That's practicing perspective. Cinematography. I want to portray a subject that's one in a dominant position, either in dialogue, physical stature, or both. So I would capture the subject from this lower perspective since it portrays a sense of dominance over both the opposing subject and the viewer. If I wanted to do the opposite, I would capture the subject from this higher perspective since it portrays a sense of weakness and vulnerability in the subject. If I wanted to portray a sense of hopelessness or a subject being in a difficult situation, I would capture the subject at this angle, giving a claustrophobic or trapped feeling to the viewer. That's practicing perspective. In graphic design, you may be designing a logo for, say, a yacht company and want to design a ship logo with a sense of movement. In makeup artistry, you check every angle of your experimental look before you offer it to your clients. In hairdressing, you check every angle of perspective before you send that client out into the world with your work. And you get the point from here. So how do you build your sense of perspective? This one is easy. All you need to do is slow down and take some extra time out of your creative process to stop and think about how whatever it is that you're creating would look or sound with a different perspective than that which you've already used or plan on using. For example, when I shot my last drone video of the Baltimore Inner Harbor, I planned to play it safe and shoot the whole thing at a higher altitude. But then I got to thinking about how the video might look with a different point of view, a different perspective. So I chose to roll the dice with a change of perspective by flying just a couple feet above the water for these cool frames. Check out my drone views playlist link in the comment section below for that and other drone videos I shot for your viewing pleasure. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something about how sharpening your sense of perspective can be useful in improving your craft. If you did, be sure to give this video a like and hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a thing. Have a topic you'd like for me to cover? Have questions about my creative process? Let me know in the comment section below and I'll cover them in future videos. And as always, from one creator to another, thanks for watching.